ABS sensors in the back of the car, so I know that why it's doing that. Airbag, I also know why. It's because we have an 07 STI steering wheel on here. This airbag does not work with the airbag system that's in here. So either A, we can switch this to an 05 STI airbag and it will plug right in, or B, we could put a resistor in there. So I'll go ahead and get that sorted out, and then we'll have all of the lights off the dash. This morning I was going through, I went and got fuel for this thing, filled it all the way up, because I've been putting some miles on it this morning, or not this morning, but in general. We're at 226 miles on the new motor, so we are ready to get this thing on the dyno. As you guys know, normally I put them on pretty quick when they're personal cars, but also I want to thank each and every one of you guys that did go ahead and place an order on the website for the Forester shirts. I appreciate all your guys' support and help with our project, so thank you again, guys, for that. Now let's go ahead and get on to today, get this thing on the dyno. All right, guys, I got this thing loaded on the dyno. You guys have seen me pull cars on here a million times. I know there's probably going to be some new people in this video. I'll just briefly explain. I know a lot of you already heard this, but I know that some new people are going to come in. So just to briefly explain, this has one of our STGX long blocks, best long block that we offer through our business. Obviously it has an AMS intake manifold, 6870 Ranchbuilt full modified turbo kit, ETS front mount. We have a set of ID 2000s in here, and we do have a Radium double pump painter of 2 Hellcat 525s. This thing does have factory fuel lines, guys, so that is going to be something that holds us back today. Generally, I can get to around the 800 region with those stock fuel lines. That definitely is starting to really kind of push things. These ones are seeming like they might be a little bit smaller than when I deal with the newer 15 plus or even 08 plus works really well. So we'll kind of see where things go today on it. I would really, my goal for this thing today would be nice to see 700 plus on our Mustang dyno. I would really like to see that. Those of you know that right around that 700 region is around 800 on a dyno jet. So I'd be definitely happy of that for this thing. And excuse me, then we'll go from there. But today is going to start out with very simple. I'm going to calibrate the dyno. I'm going to do a pull. I already adjusted some things on the street when I was breaking the motor in. It's on 25 pounds right now. So let's just go ahead and see what it makes on 25 pounds. I still need to bump up the reveler. It's where we had it with the stock motor, which if I recall, it's like 7,600. Now that we do have a long block Stage X, that obviously means we have some built heads with cams, springs, retainers, ported heads, so we can rev the thing out. You'll probably see me rev this thing out today to 85 to 9,000 RPMs. I tend to not really like to rev them out that far on the dyno just because it's a lot of load, but we'll see how things go today. Let's go ahead and get the dyno calibrated and do that first pull. All right, so on the virtual dyno, I did a hit on the street when I was doing the break-in tune on this, and my virtual dyno showed 688 wheel, and that was on 25 pounds. That would be with like our 13% on our Mustang, so that was dyno jet. So let's see how well this compares right now. This is the same map, no changes. Just gonna go ahead and do a pull for you guys. First pull done. Thing is running awesome, guys. I'm really happy with this. This thing, it's going to be a lot of fun. So here we are, guys. Here's our graph. Definitely starting to pick up as we go up through the RPMs. Need to rev it out more. Right there shows I revved it. Probably it was like 77, right at that red limiter. 25 pounds flat, a boost, 576, 481 on our Mustang dyno. With our 13%, puts us at that 660 mark. So it was like 650 or 655, somewhere in there. But it puts us right at that 650 mark, guys. So definitely making some jam. I'm gonna go ahead and revise the map. This was its braking map. This is what I've been ripping around on braking on. It's been fun, let me tell you that. 25 pounds and to make that much power, that's pretty fun. So I'm gonna go ahead, revise things, turn boost up. I'm gonna start walking the wastegate duty up. I kind of have an idea of where it needs to go from when we had the stock motor in here, but I'll make my changes. We'll do our next pull and we'll see how good of a power increase we get. Then I'm also gonna change the rev limiter too, so I can start revving this thing out more. All right, I went ahead and cleaned up the map, added some fuel, raised the rev limiter, and I up boost. So that was 25 pounds there. I put a target up to 32 pounds. We'll see how close it gets with adding this wastegate duty. Let's go ahead and do this pull. Wow, guys, that's all I can say. Went ahead, like I said, 32 psi was our target. Did the pull. It was on 30 to 31 pounds pretty much the whole pull. As you can see there, nice flat line. Still need to adjust the ECU up here. It's going rich up top, that's why it's laying down. Revved it out to 8600 there. 662 549 Mustang. That is the most I've ever made on this dyno at that low boost. That tells us that everything is working together to make this power, guys. Everything is efficient, and that is awesome to see. So I do need to go ahead and revise, obviously up here where it's going rich, and then clean up our map, look at our boost control, look over everything, and then we will go ahead and turn boost up. I'm gonna see where we're at with injector too, because as I told you guys, this is gonna be something I'm gonna be watching today. But 662, if I recall, that's like 750-ish on DynoJet. Let me pull it up. If I could work my fingers. It's cold as hell out here today. 662. Not bad. 748 DynoJet, 31 pounds. This 6870 is working. So let me look over this, make some changes. We'll go from 31 pounds and we'll bump her up 36 psi. Okay, I went ahead and revised it, cleaned up the fuel map a little bit more, pulled some fuel up top, added 10% of wastegate duty, which that's what I did the time prior, which got us 7 pounds. As things go up in boost, obviously that realm is going to start to make it harder to go up. We'll see. It might overshoot my target of 36 pounds here. It might hit 38, which is fine by me. We'll go ahead and see what she makes, boys. Those wondering where we're at for injector duty cycle, right now we are at 82%. So right where that perfect realm would be, obviously in the 80s. It's gonna obviously go up as I keep going on. So let's go ahead and see what this pull does, boys. Wastegate duty, so I wrote it out. Everything looked good. In fact, it was a little bit rich at the beginning, then leveled out, as you'll see in the graph here, because it was picking up. I know I got the fans on. Let me turn them off so you can hear me real quick. But this is officially the most power any 6870 has ever made on this dyno. 41 pounds, and we made 774 and 638 Mustang. Look at the beautiful boost curve. 41 pounds. You can see right here, like I said, it was rich coming in and then started to lean out. And guys, that is fast. That's a fast car. If you add 13% to that for our DynoJet, that would be 875, boys. So I am seeing that it looked like it held flat, which is what I'm going to see around that boost on a 6870. I was at 91% on the injector duty cycle, which is just crazy to think, because this is, like I said, stock fuel lines into the engine bay, boys. So yeah, that is just crazy to think. You can see them here. Hopefully the light is up. Stock fuel lines. That is insane. It was a little rich up top, 1140. I'm gonna go ahead and lean that out. That will gain us some more injector duty cycle. I'm gonna just turn it up a bit more. We'll see. And, you know, it's gonna start getting to the point where it's gonna hit its boost and come down. We'll see. But wow, I am blown away with that, boys. All right, boys, that's gonna be for all of it. I put the target at 50 pounds, gave another 10%. This should max out the 6870 here. We'll see how well the fuel system keeps up. So let's go ahead and do this pull. This is gonna be a spicy one, boys. Ready to see it make some power or what?
I'm stoked.
All right, let's see what happens.
Yeah, she was done. No more chatter.
That is the troubles with these small rollers, guys. Once you get to this power range and how hard this comes on, it did spin going into the pole there. That was 45 pounds, and then it fell down to 41, 42 out the back. You can see here, this is where it spun, and then it caught up and came up. Made 770, 638. That's just where it's gonna be. It's everything I can do. In the end, that is some killer power out of a 6870. Like I said, that's the most that's ever been made on this dyno. I am beyond happy with that. So what I'm gonna do now, remember I was targeting 36 pounds. I'm gonna back it down because that's one of the maps that I wanna have on the car is 36 pounds. You guys know that's where I usually like to be. So I am gonna back it down, do a hit there. But now we already have everything done from 25, 30 to 31, because that's what that map was. And then up to 41 is where I'm gonna leave it. There's no point in this map, you know, unless we're at a track trying to prove a point, but this is gonna be it.
The sun came out for you guys to go on a street day.
Oh my God. Yeah, we'll do one hit on the street in the scene. We'll see where I decide that is for power. Our Stage X, she's loving life. 200 miles on her. Revving out 9,000 on the dyno.
She loves
45
it.
pounds. She's just chilling. Look at her, purring like a kitten. So, there we go.
This thing is a fucking ripper.
It's been a while since I spun that bad on the dyno. That was bad. I felt it come up the roller and I was like, oh God, hold on. Hold on. All right, before I lock the shop up, I wanted to show you guys this. I did one more pull in the Forester because I was trying to hit that 36 PSI target that I wanted. Dropped it down. Car hit 38 PSI through pretty much the entire pull. It hit like 38.5 right in the mid-range, which I'm going to show you. Car made 763 and 618 on the Mustang dyno. This just goes to show you guys what I'm talking about so much when I talk about efficiency of turbo. 38 pounds and 42, so 4 more pounds, and we gained 9 horsepower. So you can really see just the efficiency of it. It's running out of its air for the power that we're making. Granted, yes, you can definitely run it at higher boost. I know I'm probably gonna get that comment down below, you know, well, I'm making 50 pounds or 55 pounds, but at the end of the day, the dyno graph doesn't lie. And if you're not gaining a huge amount of power, obviously, from running the higher boost, it just doesn't make sense to do it or abuse your engine of it, because at that point you're just raising back pressure in the system, and when you raise back pressure in the system, then that takes an extra toll on the motor. So I try to be transparent and show you guys everything. Here's, like I was saying, where it came up and touched. It came in at 38, touched 38.5 there, and then fell down and rode 38 out the back. There's the graph there. Still a little bit of spinning up front, but nothing crazy. Still tapering because it is still rich up top. But there you have it, boys. Super happy with that. I got the thing warming up right now. I just wanted to show you before I close this graph off right now. And I went ahead and did a paint correction on it. I put the new rally armors on it with polys instead of the really hard ones it had, and got the STI badges on it. So I'm going to show you guys before I end out this video, but super excited for the Forester. Again, thank you guys so much for the support on this project and on this build. And if you haven't had an opportunity, down below in our description, you still can. There's a couple shirts left on our website for the Forester build. Limited time of running them, so don't miss your chance, guys. Again, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and close this down, and I will show you what the car looks like. So if I was smart, I would have done this when I was at the car wash because it was a lot more light. So I'm sorry for the lighting, but gonna wrap up this video right now. Here she is, boys. So I got the new OEM STI decals on there, looking really good. New rally armors, the polys, looking really good, super clean, fresh paint correction like I told you guys. Rear bumper is going to be getting resprayed. I took off the Forester piece here, so you're going to notice it's scuffed up, but that's fine. This is going to be coming off and getting sprayed. OEM black badge, OEM STI badge. I think that came out really good, guys. I'm really excited about this. Look at this thing make 900 wheel and drive it home to your wife for Valentine's Day. Couldn't complain at all. Couldn't ask for anything more. Absolutely super happy of how this thing's coming out. There's gonna be some more to come with this thing that we are gonna be finishing up together. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'm gonna be making you guys wait to see a pull in this thing till later.
Living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living life up in the fast lane. Life, though you lemons, you just put them in Coronas, Coronas, Coronas. I've been working, I need that advance with the bonus, the bonus, the bonus. Ain't no thoughts about tomorrow, I'm just living in the moment, the moment, the moment. Full tank of gas and 200 on the dash, bitch, I'm zoning, I'm zoning, I'm zoning. Fast lane, living life up in the fast lane. Hey. Living life up in the fast lane. And I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down, I ain't slowing down. Living life up in the fast lane. Pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground, pedal to the ground. Living